Everyone thinks ChatGPT is the undisputed king of AI for marketing, but the data tells a completely different story. A quiet challenger has been winning head-to-head tests across copywriting, SEO, ad creation, and analytics. And most marketing teams have no idea it even exists as a serious contender. The battle between Claude and ChatGPT is reshaping how brands communicate, and the winner depends entirely on what you actually need. Here's everything you need to know. For the past few years, ChatGPT has dominated the conversation around AI-powered marketing. It launched first, it scaled fastest, and it became the default tool for millions of content creators, social media managers, and growth hackers worldwide. But Anthropic's Claude has been quietly closing the gap, and in several critical marketing categories, it has already pulled ahead. The question is no longer whether Claude is good. The question is whether it is better for your specific workflow. Let's start with what matters most to marketing teams: writing quality. Claude, built on Anthropic's constitutional AI framework, consistently produces longer, more nuanced, and more brand-consistent copy. It excels at holding a brand voice across multi-section documents, white papers, long-form blog posts, email sequences, without drifting in tone or repeating itself. ChatGPT, on the other hand, is faster and more versatile in rapid-fire creative tasks. It handles punchy social media captions, ad headlines, and brainstorming sessions with incredible speed. If you need volume and variety quickly, ChatGPT still has the edge in raw creative velocity. When it comes to SEO content, the comparison shifts. Claude demonstrates a stronger grasp of semantic structure and topical authority. It naturally clusters related concepts, writes meta descriptions that respect character limits, and produces content that search engines reward with clearer relevant signals. ChatGPT can absolutely write SEO content, but it requires more detailed prompting and more rounds of editing before it matches the structural discipline Claude brings by default. For paid advertising, the battle is surprisingly close. ChatGPT has a clear advantage in generating multiple creative variations rapidly, exactly what A/B testing demands. Give it a product, a target audience, and a platform, and it will generate 15 ad concepts in seconds. Claude produces fewer variations, but each one tends to be more psychologically precise, more aligned with emotional triggers, and more compliant with platform guidelines. If you are running high-volume ad tests, ChatGPT wins on throughput. If you are crafting a single high-stakes campaign, Claude's precision is the safer bet. Analytics interpretation is where Claude makes its most compelling case. Marketing teams often need to translate raw campaign data into human-readable insights for stakeholders. Claude is dramatically better at synthesizing numbers into coherent narratives, identifying causal patterns, and flagging anomalies with nuanced explanations. ChatGPT can summarize data, but Claude reasons through it. That distinction matters when you are presenting to a CMO who wants to understand not just what happened, but why. On pricing, both platforms offer team plans at comparable price points. ChatGPT Teams starts at around $25 per user per month, while Claude Pro runs at $20 per user. At scale, Claude offers a meaningful cost advantage, particularly for organizations that do not need the full breadth of ChatGPT's plugin ecosystem or image generation capabilities. So who wins? The honest answer is that it depends on your team's primary use case. Choose ChatGPT if you prioritize speed, creative volume, multimodal capabilities, and integrations with third-party tools. Choose Claude if you prioritize writing depth, brand voice consistency, data reasoning, and cost efficiency at scale. Many high-performing marketing teams are now using both: Claude for strategy and long-form content, ChatGPT for rapid ideation and campaign asset generation. The broader implication here is that the era of the single AI tool for marketing is over. Just as designers use different software for different tasks, marketers will increasingly need to understand the distinct strengths of each model to remain competitive. The teams that figure this out first will have a significant advantage in content quality, campaign performance, and operational efficiency.